Listen, here the next topic is product of vectors. What is product of vectors? Listen, here we are having the two types. One is scalar vector, that is otherwise called dot product. Another one is vector product, that is called cross product. Scalar vector means we are using dot. For example, A vector dot B vector. Like this we are writing, that is called scalar product. Vector product means cross product. A vector cross B vector. This is cross B vector. Like this written means that is called cross product. So product of vector is two types. One is scalar product, another one is vector product. This is 8.3 scalar product, 8.4 is vector product. Right. So what is meant by scalar product definition? Let A vector and B vector be any two non-zero vectors and theta be the included angle of the vectors. So we are having the A vector and B vector, two non-zero vectors, right? So the definition is A vector dot B vector equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector into cos theta. In dot product we are using cos theta. In cross product we will see later the cross product, but in cross product they are asking me they are using sin theta. So this is definition. We need to memorize the formula. So A vector dot B vector equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector into cos theta. So this is like one is vector, this is A vector, another one is B vector, this is theta. Right? So one is A vector, one is B vector, this is theta. So they are given cos theta. So cos theta, for cos theta, for theta we apply 0. 0 means what we are getting? Cos 0 equal to 1. Cos 90 degree equal to 0. Cos 180 degree equal to minus 1. Why I am saying? We always see the collinear or coplanar parallel or perpendicular, we are using the concept. So for this vector, for these two vectors, we do the dot product means, suppose we are given theta equal to 0. So modulus of A vector modulus of B vector, theta equal to 0 means cos 0 is what? Value 1. 1 into something, same thing. These are called unit vector means value 1. So A vector dot B vector equal to modulus of A vector modulus of, like this we can write. Clear? So this is scalar product. Same thing. Suppose you are giving theta equal to 90 degree. Theta 90 degree means what will happen? Cos 90 equal to 0. 0 into anything, what we are getting? 0 into anything? 0. So A vector dot B vector equal to 0. This like we are getting mean that is called perpendicular. Why we are saying perpendicular means A vector is perpendicular to B vector. Then we are getting 0. Why I am saying this is not perpendicular? A vector is perpendicular to B vector. We are getting 0 by the condition. We are using cos theta only, so we are getting 0. Parallel means 1. We are giving cos 0 means 1. That is called parallel. A vector, in first itself we are given theta equal to 0. 0 we are given means we getting the same result. A vector dot B vector equal to minus A vector B vector. So equal. So equal means that is called parallel. So suppose you are using 180 degree. 180 means this equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector minus 1 we are getting. So final result minus into modulus of A vector modulus of B vector. So A vector dot B vector equal to minus of. This is equal to A vector, modulus of A vector is unit vector means is a unit vector means we can write A vector, right? So finally we write A vector at B vector minus of A vector B vector, like this we write. Clear? So this is definitions for scalar product. When we are seeing the problem where we need to say this property, that time I will explain the properties and definitions on that. So only one thing, main concept is this is definition for scalar product. A vector and B vector being two non-zero vectors, and theta be the included angle of the vectors. This is very important definition, right? So A vector dot B vector equal to modulus of A vector modulus of B vector equal to modulus of B vector cos theta. So listen, in exercise 8.3, sum number 1, find A vector dot B vector. So A vector dot B vector, we need to find A vector dot B vector. A vector dot B vector. How to multiply these two vectors? Listen, I vector dot I vector. I vector into I vector is 1. J vector into J vector is 1. K vector into K vector is 1. I vector into J vector is 0. J vector dot K vector equal to 0. K vector dot I vector equal to 0. Right? So, same vector we are in dot product we are multiplying means we are getting 1. Otherwise we are getting 0. That's all. In cyclic order we are having means 1. I, J, K. I into J 0, J into K 0, K into I 0. In cyclic order, product means 0. The same product where I vector and I vector means 1. Keep in your mind, I vector, this is some property. I give the PDF in the WhatsApp. So listen, I vector dot I vector equal to 1. Same vector means 1. You take in the another vector means I vector dot J vector means 0. That's all. Clear? So listen, this is basic sum. Here find A vector dot B vector. So A vector equal to I vector minus 2J vector plus K vector. B vector equal to 3I vector minus 4J vector minus 2K vector. So straightly I write I vector minus 2J vector plus K vector dot 3I vector minus 4J vector minus 2K vector. Already I told I vector, same vector means we are getting 1. Otherwise I vector and J vector means 0. So I vector into I vector, same vector only. So I into I 1 only. So just you how it multiply means here 1 is there. Coefficient of I vector is 1. So 1 into 3, just you write 3. Minus J vector, I comparing. Minus 2 into minus 4 plus 8. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. 11 minus 2, 9. 9 is the answer for this sum. So A vector dot B vector. Right? So simply you write, this is enough. Otherwise, in your book what they given means, here what we are having I vector. So that is 1, 3 into 1 minus 2, J vector and J vector 1. So 2 into 4 into 1. Like this they are given. No need to write like that. So just what I am saying, this is I vector, this is also I vector. 1 into 3, just you write 3. This is J vector, this is J vector. Minus 2 into minus 4 plus 8. 1 into minus 2, minus 2. So 11 minus 2, 9. This is the answer for this sum. Subdivision 2 is homework for you. So listen, sum number 2. Find the value lambda for which the vectors A vector and B vector are perpendicular. The symbol is called perpendicular. Perpendicular means the condition is what? A vector dot B vector equal to 0. This is the condition for perpendicular. Parallel means A vector equal to B vector. That's all. Right? So perpendicular. A vector B vector equal to 0. So just you write in solution or let A vector B vector equal to vectors are perpendicular. A vector dot B vector equal to 0. So for this A vector, 2I vector plus lambda j vector plus k vector dot for B vector, I vector minus 2j vector plus 3k vector equal to 0. I vector 2 into 1 2 lambda j here also j lambda into minus 2 lambda here k here also k 1 into 3 this equal to 0. 2 plus 3 5 minus 2 lambda equal to 0. So this one I return 5 equal to 2 lambda minus 2 lambda we take that side means 2 lambda. So 5 by 2 equal to lambda. We find the lambda value for this sum. So here two sums we are done. In this sum, subdivision 2 is common for you. The same model. So what you are using? Just we using the A vector dot B vector. First sum is A vector dot B vector. How we have to multiply the two vectors. That is we learn. Second one is the condition is perpendicular is given means perpendicular means A vector dot B vector equal to 0. That's all. Just we do the multiply and find the lambda value. Right? Subdivision 2 is homework for you. Thank you.